Hello, everyone. Welcome to Court with Krissy. The team at WHIZZ-inator might want to go back to R&D and make him look right. This poor guy just got his bond revoked. I hope you like it. Court with Krissy is now in session.
Christopher Stillwell. 24 CR 00012, Commonwealth Kentucky versus Christopher Stillwell. It's a revocation hearing. Who represents Mr. Stillwell?
There hasn't been a motion filed, Judge. This is just the one who was arrested yesterday. You asked for it to be added on.
Is the Commonwealth aware of this? Okay, with what probation pro, you can come up and say what happened on this gentleman then.
Your Honor, I have Officer Bray on Zoom. Thank you for your invitation.
Okay. Officer Bray, will you raise your right hand?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Stillwell, you don't need to say anything yet because what happened is they called in yesterday, and because we were going to be here today and weren't going to be here for another month, I told them we'd take a look at you today and see what the deal is. So you have a right to remain silent. You don't need to say anything. And who represents him generally? Public Defender's Office represents you, Mr. Stillwell?
Mr. Bell did last time, sir.
Who?
On the charges I had, Bell.
I'm having a hard.
Johnny Bell.
Johnny Bell. Well, you just remain silent. I'm going to appoint a public advocate stand in for you today on this thing here. So you won't do anything that would prejudice you. Now go ahead. Mr. Officer Bray, raise your right hand. What the testimony about to give us the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, tell us what happened here.
Mr. Stillwell reported yesterday, and I brought him back and I asked him if he could give me a urine sample for a drug test. He said he could. So we went in the bathroom and he placed a sample in the cup, and I noticed that it didn't look normal. Like over there, down there where you give the sample from didn't look normal. So I called Assistant District Supervisor Bragg in, and then we questioned him if he had a artificial appendage on him to give the urine sample. And at first he said no, but then he dropped the appendage off, and he had used an artificial called a WHIZZ-inator to produce a urine sample for the test. After that, we threw that sample away, and then he produced his own sample after that, and he was positive for meth.
Okay. You don't want to cross-examine him at this degree.
Wish I could look at the VSR.
There hasn't been one filed yet.
There's not anything. Here's what happened. They called me yesterday. They picked him up, wanted to know if I wanted to put a hold on him and everything. So I told them that to notice them that we were going to be here today because we're not going to be here again for a month. So I thought I'd give him a break and not hold him for that long without letting him come in. Okay. So there's been no formal document yet been filed to revoke him. I'm just making kind of a bond here and just to find out what's going on. I'm not asking him to testify because he doesn't have counsel yet. That's the reason I'm appointing you. Does that kind of make sense? So, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to revoke him right now. I'm going to revoke his bond.
He's out on probation. He's not out on bond.
Was it a probationary thing or pretrial?
Based on what I've heard, I have to file a motion to revoke probation.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to hold on him till then is what you're saying?
Yes, Commonwealth requesting a hold probation.
Okay, we'll do a probation hold on you and see what you can work through. You need to decide whether Mr. Bell is going to represent you or a public advocate. Okay, and if a public advocate does, we'll leave an affidavit as to whether or not you can afford an attorney or not.
So.
And then if I may, Your Honor, if we could have Mr. Bray available next month for me to cross him after.
Yeah, Mr. Bray, I recognize you to be here on December 15th by Zoom. Okay, Officer Bray?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, Can I represent myself?
Do what?
Can I represent myself?
Yeah, well, I would have to have a hearing before you do that. I would just suggest that you talk to these attorneys first before you do anything else, okay?
I mean.
Okay, thank you very much. Is there anybody else there in the Barrington Jail that we haven't addressed?
Willie Daniels.
Willie Daniels? Willie Daniels? Arraignment?
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you Willie Daniels?
Yes, sir.
What is your year of birth, Mr. Daniels?
97.
1997?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Office of Public Advocacy represents you. Public Defender's Office, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have a right to remain silent. The grand jury of Monroe County has returned an indictment charging you with possession of controlled substance in the first degree, possession of drug paraphernalia, tampering with physical evidence, being a persistent felony offender. Acknowledge you received the indictment, waive formal reading and arraignment, enter plea or not guilty, reserving all pretrial motions. Yeah, we schedule this for a negotiation on December 5th. Next court date's on December 15th. Okay, your attorney will be able to talk to you. That concludes this session of criminal.
Your Honor. Your Honor.